Microsoft India recently held one of its largest technology events called Tech Mela 2007 at the Renaissance Hotel and Convention Centre in Mumbai. Tech Mela was the evolution of the erstwhile technology events like Tech Ed, Mobile and Embedded Developers Conference, IndieMix and IT Professionals Conference. Through the MVP or the Most Valuable Professional program, Microsoft encourages and recognizes technology experts who contribute actively to the technology community.
The MVP is a recognition of people who have contributed to the community, especially using Microsoft products and technologies. What MVP enables me to do is to be able to connect to Microsoft through our MVP lead Abhishek Kant, where we can get in touch with the product teams, give them feedback at early stages of the product life cycle, be able to contribute in terms of what we would like to see in a product or what our suggestions are. Apart from this, MVP program gives us a lot of resources in terms of learning labs, in terms of hardware support or software, so that we can adopt these early, work on these technologies and then give a feedback to the teams. MVP also plays a key role in the community where the user groups or development communities, we can take this knowledge and talk to people about it, share with them how we can build new products and systems using the knowledge that we have gained. It also allows us to do a lot of networking. India has about 100 MVPs and worldwide I think we have 3,700, which allows us to connect to all these great minds, share information, see how people are working with technologies, what they are doing with these technologies, and this kind of networking enables us to contribute better, not just in the companies that we are, but the communities around us. All in all, MVP gives us the recognition, the resources, the tools and network to do what we basically love, which is technology.
As we all know, Microsoft comes with numerous number of products and technologies every year. So with every release, the user base for Microsoft products is also increasing. So when there are numerous number of users, it becomes difficult for Microsoft itself to come and solve the problems of every user, every developer. So that time it becomes important that all the developers, they themselves come together and share the knowledge with each other and learn from each other. So that's what is called as a user group. The users of the system, users of the technology come together, form focused user groups and share the knowledge with each other. So these user groups, in India we have around more than 15 user groups with around 55,000 users. So all these users come together, probably they have monthly UG meets where they discuss on specific area, where there is a speaker and there are questions, Q&A forums that are happening. And then there are also online forums where people pose their questions. When you're working, you come across different questions. So you pose their questions and there is someone else who's answering it. So that way issues get resolved quickly because you're actually interacting with the users who are actually working on it in a day-to-day life. And apart from this, you also have news groups and MSDN forums. So news groups and MSDN forums are the place where you have the Microsoft product teams themselves coming and contributing to it. So the discussions that take place in news groups and MSDN forums actually become the feedback for Microsoft, which can be included in their future technologies and products. So I have personally benefited a lot from news groups and MSDN forums, and even my feedback has been considered by Microsoft, and even in my day-to-day life I have been benefited a lot from participating and gaining knowledge from others. So I would highly recommend people to participate in news groups and user groups and benefit from this.
Microsoft has got a lot of resources for developers in the form of both MSDN as well as TechNet. Now MSDN and TechNet, most developers know these as documented libraries or help for doing various work. But it goes beyond that. MSDN actually hosts a lot of webcasts and virtual labs, and there is even e-learning online there right now. With e-learning, what developers can do is that there is a website, you go there and register. There are tons of courses online there. You can take them online. There are several of these courses are available for an offline download as well. So you can take them when you're not connected to the internet, and you can track your progress through the website. With virtual labs, all the latest software that Microsoft releases is available for you to play with online. This means that you do not have to download them, create a machine, install the software, go through all those pains. just to check out what the software can do for you. It can be all done online. And then you have these webcasts. Webcasts are interactive sessions where you have presentations streaming to you from the web. And these also can be downloaded offline, or they can be viewed much after the presentation actually took place, maybe years down the line. So these are some great resources, and I urge you to go over to either MSDN or TechNet on the Microsoft portal and check these out yourself.
A fusion of latest technologies, technical expertise and structured learning experiences. Tech Mela was a grand success, attended by more than 2,000 software and IT professionals across India.